This is the Lockpicker 1969, and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a video to talk about some of the changes coming to my channel. Life is full of difficult choices and difficult decisions, and I've had to make some with regard to my future content and efforts. By no means do I wish to see subscribers leave, but unfortunately, depending on what you subscribe to me for, what I'm about to say may impact that, and I truly apologize in advance. My time has become more and more limited lately, and while I have tried to put out content as often as possible and regularly, I cannot keep that pace going, and I do want to focus on things that I think matter. In the past, I have covered several different ranges of topics, such as interview with a lockpicker, challenge lock workshop, Locksport 3D printing series, this old lock, cutting edge, mini lock Mondays, shout out Thursdays, different manufacturer reviews, giveaways, and DIY or informative videos. I have also tried to keep playlists going as tutorials for members in the community to be able to utilize, which are comprised of videos from members all over the community like yourself, to help other members in the community, or especially new members, get some guidance and some answers that they're looking for. I started out this channel with an emphasis on the giveaways as a way to help out the community and especially help out new members and or pickers, to give them access to locks which would hopefully help them move along in their journey and improve their skills. As time has gone on, I have put a lot of time and personal money into these giveaways, and I have tried to keep them going. What started out as weekly giveaways for months eventually moved to bi-weekly giveaways, as well as celebrations with my subscribers, and then monthly giveaways. The economy being what it is and postage costs being high, it has slowly taken its toll on my family and I have found it difficult to keep going and decided to discontinue the weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly giveaways as I can no longer afford to do them. I will, however, continue to celebrate milestones for the channel with my subscribers and try to make those fun and worth participating in. In addition to giveaways, one of my goals was to give back to the community by sharing DIY and helpful tips that I have come across while trying to overcome some of my own personal physical obstacles with my hands, such as arthritis and neuropathy, as well as deal with other common problems we all deal with in Locksport, like organization of tools, how to do different things in different ways, etc. I will continue to share things like that as I encounter and discover them. What I never anticipated was the interview with a lockpicker series and what it would become, and it surely did. I have many people out there to thank for helping make that series happen. The list is long, but do know that I appreciate you all. I never envisioned that I would be enjoying doing the interviews so much, but I definitely felt I found my niche and something that brought me joy to do. It helped me provide something that the community was lacking, or at the very least wasn't prevalent, and I was happy to provide that for everyone. Again, those who have come forward to make the series a success, either by being interviewed or by going out there and recruiting more lock sporters to be interviewed, please know I appreciate you more than you could ever know. I intend to keep doing the interviews, however, with a minor change. I will continue to do interviews as long as people continue to come forward to be interviewed, as I will no longer have the time available to pursue interviews. But do know I'm happy doing the interviews and will continue to conduct them. If anyone out there is interested in being involved in finding and pursuing people to interview, I welcome that help wholeheartedly. Along those lines, I have found that people seem to enjoy interviews in general, which prompted me to start doing them for the Challenge Lock Workshop series. Those interviews also seem to be well received, and I will definitely keep doing them as long as challenge lock pickers and makers continue to come forward to be interviewed. I will also continue to try and provide informational pieces as part of the workshop on how I do things with regards to challenge locks. Just like the interview with the Lockpicker series, I am passionate about the Challenge Lock Workshop series, and I will continue passionately working at producing content for it. I do intend to add another series that I hope will take off called The Locksmith Files, where locksmiths can share their funny, scary, and weird stories, as well as share with us examples of what it's like being a locksmith. My hope is that there is enough interest out there that this series will take off as well, and I can continue doing even more interviews as there seems to be that niche for me there. Unfortunately, with so much content, there's only so much time. I have decided to focus my efforts and time on producing the interview-based series as well as my DIY, informational, and review videos. I am discontinuing the Mini Lock Mondays and instead will just do shorts videos on those and other locks. For the Shout Out Thursday series, I will be doing one last shout out video this week, sharing 15 different channels to check out. While short videos, I have found it difficult to fit in recording and producing them in a timely manner, as well as trying to keep suggestions rolling in. My hat's off to Dependent Quarter. Thank you so much, as well as others that have helped keep suggestions rolling in. I thank you wholeheartedly. This Old Lock was a series I started due to my love for old locks, my desire to share some of those in my collection, and to provide historical and educational information about some of the lock manufacturers in history. I was able to put out 7 videos in that series, 6 of which had specific manufacturers discussed. And unfortunately, those 6 videos went through an extensive portion of my collection, the remaining parts of my collection only containing 1 or 2 locks from different manufacturers. I did not feel I could put out the same level of content for those as I had done in previous episodes, so I have discontinued making any more. To some, that information will perhaps be disappointing, as I've had a number of you indicate you enjoyed the This Old Lock series. I simply do not have the resources at this time to add more to my collection, hence there being a lack of material content and examples to produce them. I hope that those subscribers who enjoyed those episodes will stay and that they've found something else in my content that is just as interesting, entertaining, and informative to stay a subscriber. With all of these changes to consider, I do hope that you, my subscribers, can enjoy the other content I intend to continue with. If one of the things I am eliminating is the reason you have stayed and you choose not to continue to be a subscriber, I understand. I have to do what is right for me, my family, as well as making sure the content I do put out is of the highest quality I believe I'm capable of. I value you all as subscribers and will continue to try to put out content that you all enjoy.